First of all, thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel.
No problem.
And where are you guys from?
I'm from Germany.
I'm English, but we live in Germany together.
Are you traveling in Japan now, or you have a specific purpose for being in Japan?
No, we are traveling in Japan for 2 weeks.
2 weeks so far, or
no, in total.
In total.
But it's the end of our trip already, so
we fly home
12 days.
2 days
in Japan.
time. Unfortunately, it's
Wow.
Sunday
It's the
weekend.
end.
you want to stay longer?
We wish we
Yeah,
had
we
longer.
wish we would have had longer, but we have no more time off from work.
Because
So.
First of all, it's quite a long flight. It took like 2 or 3 days to get through the jet lag.
Yeah.
And then there's so much to do. So maybe a sort of 2.5 to 3 weeks probably would have been better. Because it's just been a lot of trains and buses and stuff to try and get everything around. But that's the good part of it, is that
We just wanted to have more time.
the transportation system has made everything very easy for us. It's been very quick to get between towns and stuff, which has helped a lot.
The first day you flew into Tokyo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then how many days did you spend in Tokyo?
3-4 days, and then we've got tomorrow as well. Before we
Exactly. So in total 4 days.
4 days,
What did you do in Tokyo area?
Eat. Yeah. We ate a lot. We met up with a friend from Canada, actually, and he's been living here for a while now. So it was nice on the first day we were here. We had someone to show us
And
around,
he showed us around.
give us a few tips, and sort of help us get all our metro tickets, things like that. And,
In Tokyo area?
near to Yokohama.
Near to Yokohama.
He lives there.
In a different
I think
town
like
even, but I can't
40,
remember.
40 minutes.
On the coast.
Yeah.
Definitely on the coastline, on the south.
And we made a day trip to
Kamakura.
Kamakura. Yeah, we took a day trip there. And then we went to Kamakochi, then to Takayama, Kanazawa, sorry. And then down Kyoto here for the day. We go back to Kyoto tonight,
Wow.
and then Tokyo tomorrow.
How did you like Kamakura?
I actually think it was so far my favorite, but it was also because I saw it for the first time, like just temples, and it was a little bit quieter than Tokyo, and we made a little hike. Actually, it was my favorite day so far.
Yeah, the weather was beautiful, and
The weather was
there's so much
beautiful
history
and-
there and stuff.
It was,
You
and
really
it was
fe-
not as crowded as
Yeah.
Kyoto, because Kyoto is, unfortunately, even if it's very busy,
Oh yeah, it
you know,
was.
from like so many tourists. So Kamakura was
Yeah, Kyoto was
Was-
crazy
yeah.
for tourists. A lot of Western people there.
But you saw like a big Buddha then?
no, actually, that one as well not.
Yeah, we kind of
because we
walked
made
this
a
way,
walk.
and it was over here, and we didn't quite do the loop.
So we've been already for like 5 hours walking, and then
Yeah.
we kind of
Oh, I
we
see.
wanted to do the full loop, but then we gave up.
Yeah, we
because
got a
we've
bit.
been too tired.
We got a bit tired. Yeah,
Got too tired, because it was the
walked a lot.
second day
I
in
see.
Japan, so we've been
Still
still
have a
tired.
kind of jet lag.
Yeah, the jet lag was still kind of. That was beautiful. I mean, what they call it, the Japanese Alps. And we live in the
Yeah.
Alps. It was nice to sort of have a little bit of mountainous areas, because we do like that. As much as it's nice to come to a city, I'm not from a big city. I like to be in the countryside. We live in the countryside in Germany, so we like to have our freedom a little bit. So to get nice to go to the city, but nice to get out of the city at the same time.
Yeah.
A good balance between the two. Yeah.
So you said that you live in Alps area in Germany?
Yeah.
So it's
So
the
very
south?
to the south,
Right on
So-
the Austrian border.
pretty much actually already Austria.
Yeah.
Austria is 15 minutes away from us.
Yeah, we have a mountain in our town, and this side is Germany, and on the other side is Austria.
Austria.
Literally, the border goes over the mountain, so you can literally see Austria from there.
So the Japanese Alps remind you your hometown?
I wouldn't say it's similar, because we have, even if your mountains are also very high, but we have, I mean, through the Alps it's very
Rough,
Rough.
raw.
rough, raw. Yeah, that's a
They kind of they seem a lot more scary and aggressive. You know, if you know what I mean. They're a lot
More
more
like-
rocks. Yeah, a lot more wild. Yeah, but not as many trees and stuff. But still, it's nice. We love the mountains.
Yeah, but we wish we would have planned more time in the mountains of Japan, actually, because it came a little bit short. But yeah, we are running out of time.
So if you have more time, where would you like to go?
Hakone.
I think we would
Fuji
really
area.
like to go around the Fuji area, and just in total a little bit more hiking.
we've eaten enough, but we haven't. Okay, we walk a lot around the city, but we feel like we need a bit more exercise to burn off some of the amazing food that we've eaten on this trip. I mean, I'm a cook, so coming to Japan has been something that I wanted to do for ages because of just because of the food, and it has been amazing.
What did you eat?
Oh, my list was so long. And obviously sushi. We just had
Okonomiyaki.
Yes, we tried that for the first time today. We just kind of walked around, and if we saw something, we said, "Let's try that." Let's try that.
Do you have a favorite like food then?
Actually, I think we really enjoyed the tonkatsu, a little restaurant called Tonkatsu Suzuki in Tokyo's subway station, and it was brilliant. It was fantastic. We have schnitzel in Germany, which is also fried pork, but this was a bit different. But this was
it's similar, but it's not as good.
It was, this was way better.
Did you get some inspiration from Japanese food too?
A little
Something
bit,
you
yeah.
cook?
I mean, the problem that we have is that we're very far from any kind of ocean, so fresh fish isn't as readily available where we live. We have a lot of river fish and stuff, but yeah, I think I might try and do something kind of on that tonkatsu style, maybe for our little restaurant.
We went for a hotel and then kaiseki.
Kaiseki,
Yeah. So they gave us a lot of like little dishes, like
we had that
different
3 nights in a row, and
so
every night was like
every night was
15
different
dishes.
So we tried a lot of different
We had a lot.
dishes.
It's been brilliant, really good, and the people are so friendly. Everybody's been just
So
nice, so friendly. It's a different culture from where we're from. Some people where we're from can be quite grumpy. Even though the one thing that really surprised me about Tokyo was, even though it's got the highest population of a city in the world, it didn't seem chaotic. Okay, the subway station is definitely quite busy, but it's quite a quiet city. You didn't feel stressed, or you didn't feel like it was too loud or anything. It was almost
silence in a way in a big town. It's not so many noises. Where like every music is going on. And
there's always someone playing music, or there's police cars and blah blah blah, and people honking their horns. And here was very kind of had almost like a harmony to it, which I was really surprised by. Osaka's a bit different. We just came from the downtown area, and that's quite crazy. It's almost like Tokyo's crazy little brother. But I quite like it.
So you mean the downtown area means Osaka Station area or Donbori area? Kuromon?
Yeah.
Do you travel a lot?
Travel quite a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Recently, not like with a plane. We don't really go overseas because we do have a dog. So we travel a lot in Europe with the car. And last year we just took a year off. So we actually explored quite a lot of Europe.
Yeah, well, I quit my job after 10 years, and we went to Spain, Portugal, France, Norway, Sweden, Finland, like all over Europe trip. Yeah, it was really cool.
How about Asian area?
Actually, my first time properly in Asia.
I have been a couple of times already, but more to the southeast. I've been to Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Sri Lanka, Malaysia. But it's been a while ago. It's been like the last time when I've been was 10 years ago. I used to love it. To go to Asia.
Now you left your dog in your country.
We found someone who my parents take care about him now for 2 weeks, and we always wanted to go to Japan. It was always the first country where we wanted to go.
Well, thank you so much
for
your time and talking about your story.
You can use some of that. Just edit it all out.
Thank you for being on our YouTube channel. Where are you guys from?
Slovakia.
Is this your first time in Japan?
Completely first time, our dream vacation actually.
How did you dream?
It's completely different like in Europe. Everything is different.
Yeah, mostly in the Europe it's the same. You have a historical part. The history is really nice interaction. But not about here, but completely different from the Europe, and I like it actually. From the people, food, interactions, organizations.
Do you have an image of Japan then before coming to?
Yes, the nature is really nice there, and also the cities, because we came to Tokyo first, and it's actually the biggest city I ever been, because I was in London or in Rome, but this is much bigger, and everything is really different. People are very nice.
Very polite, very helpful. Even if we don't understand each other with your English or Japanese, so we try with Google Translate, but with hands, and they always try to help us.
So you went to London?
Yeah, we were in London together, in Rome, and Edinburgh, in Berlin. Yeah, but
Mostly Europe.
So this is the first Asian country?
I was in Thailand.
Oh, in
Couple of years
Thailand.
before.
But for me, it's absolutely first time. But I really wanted to go here. I don't know. It's you see something in the movies, or I'm also a fan of anime. I will repeat myself, but it's really different here. But in a good way. I mean.
You saw anime too?
He teach me to watch anime.
Which anime do you like? Or you have a tattoo or something?
Do you know this?
Naruto.
Naruto.
Oh, they don't let you in to the onsen?
We are not
We
sure.
are not sure yet.
I see.
I didn't try yet. I have more, but not
Oh,
the
I see.
first.
Oh,
There
okay.
was one more, there is another, and the biggest is here. It's fresh.
Where did you go in Japan so far?
We went in, we were in Tokyo for,
3 days only.
we came here just today, and tomorrow we are going to
Kyoto. Then here Nara, Hiroshima, and of course Naruto Boruto Park.
What did you do in Tokyo area?
Exploring the city, food,
We
Mount Fuji
Oh,
yesterday. That was great.
Did you
Yeah.
walk around?
Tourist places,
I
this
see.
one, Arakuriyama Senjin Park.
Yesterday it was also good view, but lots of tourists, so it was really hard to take a nice picture there without the people.
okay.
And I heard that this is actually not the top of the tourist season, so I wonder what it looks like in the summer or spring or in September. I guess more crowded.
Did you stay that area for a couple of days or?
No, only for 1 day.
What kind of food have you tried so far?
Ramen,
Of course.
but I think 3 different types of ramen so far.
Every ramen we pick is tasteful. Every very tasty.
Right.
And okonomiyaki, that
Oh.
is actually great.
From
Also,
this area or
In
not
Tokyo, the first
Oh.
time, but I want to try it here as well. I
and
want to try
also
it.
this,
Yeah.
takoyaki.
As a tourist, we are mostly on 7-Eleven.
Oh, really?
No, that's not true. Yesterday we eat a lot of 7-Eleven because near to the Fuji there was not so many
Options to eat.
Oh, I
options.
see.
Yes, so
Do you guys eat fish in your country?
yes.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
Me?
eat fish in my
Yes.
country, but when I'm somewhere,
Uh-huh.
for example, like Japan, so the island, I'm surprised for myself, but I like the fish. Not in my country, but here I can eat.
I like fish everywhere.
Oh, which fish do you like the best?
Salmon. But yeah, and basically any fish.
So you love the sushi.
Yeah, I mean sushi is good, but for me ramen is the best so
The
far.
best. Is there any interesting thing or interesting idea you'd like to bring back to your country from Japan?
Yes, if every time you sit there is nice and warm, and also you have so many buttons. We don't have this in Slovakia. I don't think only toilets, also some small things related to organizations. For example, on the station, exactly which car will stop where, according the signs on the floor, and it stops exactly there. In our countries, you never know how a train will stop, so you have to run there.
It's actually here, and I'm grateful for this. I'm for the free pee everywhere. Right now, I don't have a problem to find any toilets, and I can use it, the women's know, and I can drink the water actually, how much I need, and don't worry about where can I find the toilets. It's
Yeah.
perfect here. Actually,
okay.
not so many trashes here, but no trash.
It's really clean, really fresh, all the places.
So you like it that way better?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
And another thing is that every train is there exactly on time. That's not the case in Europe. You know, if you are going somewhere in Slovakia, for example,
Or Germany. They can decline your train before actually you are waiting for the train, and they said like it's cancelled.
or you will just hear an announcement, for example.
Sorry for delay. It will be 2 hours. Sorry for inconvenience.
Yeah, sorry for inconvenience, and that's it.
Frequency is not so much?
Not every 2 hours maybe. So if you have delay 2 hours, then it makes no sense because in 2 hours there is another train.
Thank you so much for your time and talking about your culture too. First of all, thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel. Where are you guys from?
Florida.
Is this your first time in Japan? Or
It's my first time.
My second.
what brought you to Japan this time?
We were just interested in the food and just going somewhere different.
Yeah?
We've done a lot of traveling in Europe, so we were like, we wanted to try something
Yeah, I've
totally
never been
different.
to Asia. Yeah.
What kind of image did you have or impression did you have before coming to Japan?
Really clean.
Beautiful nature.
Yeah, a lot of beautiful nature,
Good food.
vibrant culture. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you have some like interaction with Japanese culture while you were in the States?
I'm from San Diego, California, and we have a pretty large Japanese population, so I knew about just mainly food and candy.
And I actually grew up riding BMX, and there's actually some Japanese BMX. When I was a kid, there was a kid, I can't remember his name exactly now, but he would come from Japan to race in America, and he was one of the first people I knew, and he would talk about Japan to us a lot, and that had me really interested in it also.
So you got a friend with him? Or
Yeah, like I knew him when I was younger. I don't know him anymore, but he was just like, he would come to race in America because like we have a lot of big events, kind of like qualifying for, now they have the Olympics, but it was like the Worlds and stuff, so he would come over there and race in the big races, and he was always really good, and I was always like, when you grow up in like America doing like a small sport like that, it's hard to imagine people on the other side of the world doing the same thing, and it opens your perception, like, oh, there's BMX and other like people skateboarding, doing all kinds of stuff here too.
Oh, so there are many connections with the sports.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, sports,
I see.
yeah.
So you still do the BMX?
Yes.
You do the competition too?
Not as much anymore. I'm a little older now, but I still ride a lot. We were coming here, and I was like, oh, should I bring my? I was going back and forth about bringing my bike. I was like, we got free. We had 2 check bags. Like, oh, should I bring my bike? But it just seemed like too much hassle to lug it.
Lug it around.
Because we were trying to. The first time I came, I broke my leg right before we came, and so I couldn't walk much. We stayed in Tokyo only. So this time I was like, when we came, I was like, we're gonna go all over. We're gonna take the trains and actually see the sights, go to Ryokens, do everything we've always wanted to do. Because my last trip was pretty
Limited.
very limited. Yeah, like I mainly came to see. I watched soccer, and Chelsea was playing in the Club World Cup in Yokohama, so we came for that.
How long did you stay then?
Only about a week. And we mainly just went to Yokohama, Tokyo to Yokohama to go to games, and that was pretty much it. So we did more preparation this time. We studied up, we practiced our Japanese a little bit, tried to learn proper, polite, like pleasantries to people so we could be more polite and know what to do.
You do sports like?
No. He's the sports guy, I don't do any sports.
She likes to hike.
I love hiking, and I just love nature, and I know that there's beautiful nature out here. We wanted to come see the fall colors, and
So did you go hiking this time? Like somewhere?
We went, first day we got off the flight and we landed in Tokyo and we went straight to Mount Takao.
Yeah, we hiked there.
We literally, first day here, that was the first thing we did. Went on the train and went up there and hiked all the way up the mountain. And
it was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful. We didn't take the ropeway. We just walked all the way so you could walk through nature and see it.
Yeah.
And we're planning on, at the end of our trip, renting a car and driving to Nagano and then back to Tokyo. So we can go to the mountains, do some hiking out there.
And we're going to hike Mount Misen and Miyajima.
We were more interested about going up to the top of the mountain. They said most people stop. They only go a little bit, but we want to go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Because there's supposed to be a shrine, I think, at the very, very top. And they said most people don't ever make it up there. They just go over to the island, see the gate, and then leave.
Yeah.
We got a hotel right by this, so we could go all the way up and stay as long as we needed.
Yeah.
Because living in California, it's similar here. Like the forest is like, you can see the similarities of the forest in California to here in Northern California, where probably the tree species have floated in the ocean from one side of the Pacific to the other and helped grow. We're more into nature. Like every person I told, they're like, "Oh, you're going to Japan, you must like anime." I'm like, "No, the only anime we've ever watched is Cowboy Bebop." So like, we don't really know anything about anime.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about
That's so
anime,
funny.
but,
No, we don't know, not too much.
It's
and Pokemon.
and Pokemon. Obviously, we're the age. Pokemon was when I was a kid, but I'll show you.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know that
You don't know that one? It's really, really good. They have really good music, like a lot of jazz music in it. Because the music's what really drew us in. Like, we like jazz.
This viewer can notice that anime and put some comments on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of your viewers will know about Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
It's very popular in America. 1998. So
It sounds fun.
yeah, you should check it out.
So you took Nihonkai area from Tokyo to...
We went to Hakone. Went to Tokyo to Hakone. and then we
the bullet train.
We went to the bullet train, and then we actually went to
Mishima.
We went there on the way. We just stopped off on the way.
To go see some more Mount Fuji.
Yeah, we went for another view of Mount Fuji. We actually like to go to book offs and hard offs and look for old Nintendo stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, because a lot of the ones are like, in the big cities are kind of not that good, but the smaller ones are better with more stuff in them. There's not as many people coming and buying it because like, even in America, our eBay is full of people from Japan who sell that type of stuff on eBay. Like everything you look at will be like Japan. But, like all the old Nintendo stuff. So it's like, I was like, well, we need to find our own while we're here.
Yeah.
We want a Spice Orange GameCube. Like, because in America we never had the orange. We only had blue or purple and gray. So we've always wanted the orange one.
Did you find it?
We found one yesterday, but we didn't buy it because we're gonna wait till we still have 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to lug it from.
Yeah, lots of luggage.
So he wants to buy a lot of other souvenirs too.
Maybe you need a big bag.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we're going to take a lot of bags
But
home.
we got to wait to the end because we're trying not to lug it on the trains, you know, which we knew that was like kind of a no-no. We saw people were like, don't take big bags on the train. It's
Yeah, it
impolite
takes
for
too
people
much
to like,
room.
especially in rush hour. Because yeah, we tried to watch a lot of etiquette videos before we came here. Like probably like
we don't
yours
wanna
kind
be
of are.
rude.
Like I don't know if you do ones like that, but the etiquette ones really were helpful for us where you can kind of like... They just kind of go over like, do this, don't do that. Like we were like, we don't want to be.
Right.
We'd rather be polite, you know.
Yeah.
Don't want to be a rude American.
Then have you tried Japanese food?
Oh yes, so much.
We love sushi. I love
Ramen.
yakisoba, ramen, all of that. Yeah.
Beef, a lot of beef. Like yesterday, we stopped at the train station, got amazing ramen, really, really cheap. Like, because in America, like ramen's kind of a special thing, you know. There's not to find a good place. In America, it's common for there to be Thai, sushi, and ramen all in one restaurant. Which right, it should be like separate, like one.
And we love the candy. Japanese candy.
All the high chews, all the gummy candies.
Oh,
Yeah, we love
Yeah,
that.
and a lot of fruit also. Here, I was like, oh, we gotta get the Kehoe grapes. We've eaten some melon.
Mandarin.
How about muscats?
Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
we love the
Yeah, we
muscats.
love the muscats
Yeah,
too.
very good.
Muscats are a bit more like American grapes. We have a lot more green grapes in America, not so many purple.
They're not
I
so
see.
sweet. Yeah.
The kyoho that you were
Yeah, that's our favorite
yes,
one.
so
More,
good. We love those.
Yeah, how many days you have left in Japan?
2 weeks? I
2
think
weeks.
14
Oh.
days.
We came for 3 weeks total. We were like, if we're gonna go, we want to do it all. We want to get
All
us
in one,
do a lot of
yeah.
stuff this time, not like.
Right. Well, thank you for your time.
No worries.
No problem.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much
Yeah,
again.
no problem.
No worries. Thank you.
you.